Thank you so much. Well, I'm a civilian with Salvation Army in Copenhagen, but I'm also the co-president of the European Forum of LGBT Christian groups. So we work with more than 40 groups from all denominations in Europe. But also, when I look at the challenges, I have to say I come with baggage because I was founding and leading a small network of churches and was thrown out because I'm an out gay man. So I know how it feels when church are not facilitators but regulators. And I think that's very much kind of my way into it. I find it extremely hard to hear that things just have to take time. I understand it as I also myself have worked internationally for many years, but still I am asking where is the prophetic voice of the church? 72 years ago, the Kinsey scale came out. 51 years ago, we had Stonewall riots. 39 years ago, we had AIDS. 31 years ago, we had civil partnerships coming through in Denmark. We've had decades of things going on in our society, but the church has in many ways not wanted to bother. And one of the reasons why I came out at last was also I could not cope with hearing that the church has not moved on for the last 30 years in the evangelical wing of the church that I belong to. And that's been very painful. So as we are taking time, what are we going to do for us who are LGBT? I lost my international ministry as a minister. No evangelical church wants me. What are we going to do about us? Are we just here to try to survive, or will we be liberated at some point? When is the church going to have a voice that is for us? How long do we accept discrimination in Salvation Army and also other places where people have to live secret lives or they know where they can find the door? Because if you really come out and if you want to love and if you fall in love with somebody else, you do not stand a chance here or somewhere else in the evangelical world. We all fear the consequences, so we do not live openly and transparently. And I think it really hinders our faith. When we hear tonight that there is somebody receiving emails about these people, how can I feel safe going to any call when there's people who feel that these people that I belong to are not real, are not honest, or do not really go to heaven? Because if you're talking about these people, then we are already put out. So for my European work, I'll stop now. I'm thinking very much, how can we ensure the church is not just welcoming? You're welcome to come, pay your tithe, serve the coffee, and then otherwise keep your life quite private. When are we going to go to be inclusive, where there is no glass ceiling? I can be who I am and not lose soldiership or officership. When can we become affirming, where we actively work for social justice for us, but also for other groups? That was my comment.